Hello guys, and welcome back to the Rootime channel. I hope you really enjoyed last week's video where we talked about the Korean public bathhouses, or you can call it jjimjilbang. If you haven't seen this video, I suggest you go check it out right now before you come back to this video. So today we will continue talking about the Korean bathhouse or jjimjilbang, but with another twist. Have you ever wondered why watching, K-dramas or K-pop music videos, how do Koreans have such wonderful skin? Or have you ever wondered why glass skin is? Why is it a thing in Korea? Well, I also wondered a lot, and then when I came here and went to the jjimjilbang for the first time, I finally understood why. In today's video, I will be telling you about quite interesting beauty regimens that are done by Koreans in the jjimjilbang as part of Korean culture. But before we get started, I will ask you to go like this video, subscribe to the Rootime channel, and do not forget to hit the notification button so you never miss our updates. And now let's get straight into it. Koreans, both men and women, are actually widely known for their really great skin and intricate beauty regimen. But let me get you in on this. What you see in K-beauty is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. There are actually many treatments and things that Koreans do inside the jjimjilbang that we have never heard before, unless you have been there. So let's get a little bit more into details. The first treatment is called a milk pack. Actually, in the past, it was not uncommon to see mothers and daughters go to the jjimjilbang packing expired milk and yogurt products. They would actually put it on their skin, massage it in, and let it sit as a treatment for the skin and the body. Nowadays, milk packs are still being used, but mostly as an at-home treatment because milk is meant to make your skin smoother, brighter, and it's just overall a great treatment. So it kind of makes sense. But nowadays, due to sanitary reasons, people are not allowed to bring milk and dairy products into the jjimjilbang. So you also have store-bought products that mimic the same benefits of these type of packs that you can just use for a general skincare routine. Let's now move on to the second beauty regimen, the hot bath. Personally, my favorite. People commonly use the hot bath to prep their skin for other treatments. So being in hot water for around 15 to 20 minutes help your skin loosen up, and it actually prunes. So this is when your fingers are a little bit wrinkly, and this allows your skin to receive your treatments better because your pores are open. And it kind of feels like chilling in a jacuzzi, but the water is really hot. So you can feel the relaxation ambiance around you and you're just chilling. It could be with your family or your friends, but you have to be a little bit cautious. And the reason is that being in a water that is hotter than your own body temperature for too long can actually lead to dizziness, nausea, and all these little, things that are quite uncomfortable. So you may want to be careful by staying from 15 to 20 minutes, not too much more. And if you want a little bit of a tip, that moment is when your skin is perfect for exfoliation. Which brings me to the next treatment. Now let's get into the real fun stuff. The third treatment is body scrubs. Now I know, you already know what a body scrub is. However, there are huge differences between the mainstream body scrubs and the Korean traditional body scrubs, and I'm going to tell you all about it. The goal for both is actually to remove dead skin cells from the top layer of your skin. Outside of Korea, we will typically use sugar, coffee, and things like this to roll into the skin to take away those dead skin cells. However, in Korea, the traditional way is to actually use gloves that are textured on the outside, and you have this lady that will put you on a table and scrub you for dear life. When I'm telling you, you will come out of it like a newborn baby. Smooth. And actually, for personal experience, when I went there for the first time, I was actually a little bit scared because I didn't know all of the dead skin cells were actually on my skin. And typically, you will actually see the dead skin roll off of your body, and then the lady will take this big bucket of water and just splash you away with it and take out all the dead skin cells, and you will see them on the floor. It's actually quite... it was a little bit surprising the first time, but trust me, that is actually very natural, and then you come out of it and you're super fresh and you're ready for the next treatments. Depending on the places where you are, you can also receive a head massage, which is also good to help your circulation in your scalp, and you're ready to go. Our next treatment is actually not so much a treatment, but more of an item, and it's actually soya body soap, but you probably don't know it by that name. In Korea, it is called taepinu, or how is it pronounced?
Taepinu.
That one. This taepinu has actually been used for a very long time in Korea. And it's not only really great to remove the dirt off your body, especially during the scrub, but it's actually a great moisturizer and an antibacterial solution for your skin. People typically going to the jjimjilbang will use it before or after a scrub for the ultimate cleaning session. Our next item is actually the Italy towel. And no, it does not have anything to do with Italy. It's just a name. And the reason why this name exists is that back in the day when they started producing these towels, the viscose used as a material was exported from Italy. But that's pretty much it. So this Italy towel, oh wait, how is it pronounced perfectly?
이태리 타월?
There you have it. So about this Italy towel, I'm not really good at it, but bear with me. It's actually an exfoliating mitt, like the one that I spoke about when I was talking about the body scrub. And originally you could find it in the jjimjilbangs themselves, but now you can pretty much buy it anywhere. And before, there used to be a certain degree of exfoliating power depending on the color. So yellow would be the highest, so that would be the one used for the body, and pink would be reserved for the face because it was a little bit more gentle. But now, it doesn't really matter. There are different grades and different colors that you can just pick and choose however you like. These towels are actually an excellent tool for exfoliation because after all, your body needs it too. Moving on to the next regimen. The first time I actually went to jjimjilbang by myself, I was a little bit surprised because a lot of people had their hair completely covered with a towel, but they were in pajamas. So I was just like, why do you need a towel? And I actually thought it was just about hygiene. You know, you don't want hair falling off everywhere in like a wet place. But actually, this was also a hair care regimen. And the reason behind that is that in the jjimjilbang, temperatures are typically very high, especially if you go in a heating room or a sauna. So you really need to protect your hair because high temperature can actually damage your hair and your hair texture. So a lot of people will wrap their hair completely to make sure that the temperatures would not damage them too much while they were doing their treatments. So that towel is actually a great way to preserve the hair's health while receiving all your skincare treatments. Ice cold water. That doesn't sound great, does it? But it's actually a really good regimen idea. As you know, when you're going to the sauna and you're in the heating rooms, your pores open up, which is great to release everything that you want to get rid of. However, having your pores stay open for too long, it can result to having dull skin and large pores for a time even after you come out of the jjimjilbang. And to prevent that, a lot of people have been actually using ice cold water and putting it on their face after a certain treatment to bring their pores back to their original size. Some ladies will actually put their towel in really cold water and put it on their heads while doing other treatments to keep their face fresh and their pores closed, while the rest of the body was receiving all the treatment with these pores more open. And let's move on to the last item on this list. So after you finish soaking, drying out and everything, as I mentioned last time in our video about the jjimjilbang culture, when you go into the locker room, you would actually expect just a locker room, but that is not the case. Guys, I was so shocked the first time I went there. I went into a communal space with everything you can think of. Straighteners, hairbrushes, lotion, everything that you need to actually prep yourself and basically do your makeup and everything in front of a big mirror. It was the most comfortable space I have ever seen in something like a spa. So by finding this large area of tools and essential that you can use inside the jjimjilbang, you actually are coming out of there not looking like you just spend the whole day getting scrubbed and soaked and everything. You're actually kind of looking pretty fresh when you come out because you have had the time to do your hair, you have had all the tools to do your hairstyle, your makeup and everything. And that's it. You don't need to do anything or go back home. You can just move on to your next activities, which I think is pretty awesome. All in all, going to the jjimjilbang is an experience that allows you to be beautiful inside, relax, and beautiful outside. So with this list, I just told you about many of the treatments that Koreans receive traditionally in the Korean Jinbyeolbang. I hope that when it's safe again, you can also visit a Jinbyeolbang and receive these beauty regimens, and let us know which one was your favorite. And if you have already visited a Jinbyeolbang, we also want to hear from you. I hope you liked this video, guys, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell to never miss any of our updates. And I'll see you next week. Bye!